What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm going to talk about the importance of putting yourself out there, going outside, and try to find the right balance when it comes to your fitness, when it comes to your career goals within school, business, work, make more money, etc. When it comes to anything, you really, but you always got to try to take time out of your day to put yourself out there. If it means going to social events, going to the mall, going to sporting events, just stuff like that. I actually created a PDF list, multiple of the type of hobbies I love doing, also the type of social events. I also have another list of my appointments, of my career short-term, long-term, and mid-term goals, and also have another list for the list of tasks that I need to get done. It just has to be done ASAP, but so I have all these printed out at a PDF. I use Claude AI to print it out for me. So how I go about life is that I push everything in life into order, in a way. You don't have to do all this shit all at once, but try to find the balance, and that's how you get out of that depressive state, to get out of that hump. Especially if you're overcoming a breakup, or if you're going through some bullshit in life. Just try to. It's always important to have a list of your career goals, short, midterm, long-term goals, a list of your appointments, like the appointments you got to go to throughout the year, the list of errands and tasks you want to get done, the list of your favorite hobbies. You always got to add running and lifting weights, fitness to your daily life, daily life as well. Add social events. So I wrote all this shit down, and I told ChatGPT and Claude AI to print me a PDF, and now I got a whole list of this shit. But yeah, and that's how you go about life. Now it is Leo season according to astrology, so I feel more motivated to go out, to put myself out there, and to potentially meet new people, and to potentially date new people. But I'm not really a big fan of people. I don't like people like that. I just like going out, but I don't like interacting with people. I just have a lot of shitty experiences with people. I'm tired of people's bullshit. But it's fucking hot, man. But another thing, I see a lot of issues with what men go through. A lot of men have issues with self-esteem. A lot of men have issues when it comes to their confidence, when it comes to them going through breakups, and it's hard for men to bounce back. But I'm here to tell you that with men, we have a lot of power, we have a lot of talent, we have a lot of skill, we have a lot of gifts. Because what separates men from women is that what makes being a man great is that you're more physically stronger, you're more physically faster, you're more smarter, you're more logical compared to a female. All females do, most of them, what they do, how they go about a life is that, yes, women have more rights and stuff like that, but most women, let's be honest, they use their looks, they use their body to get ahead in life, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, women, they gotta do what they gotta do to survive, because it's a survival thing, but with men, we don't have that luxury. So as men, we have to work harder, we have to put in much more work. But what I think what men don't realize is that you actually have you have more capabilities to really enjoy and experience life at a much broader scale compared to a female. Females can't go outside and go on adventures by themselves, especially at the nighttime. They need to go in packs, they need to go in groups, because women can't physically defend themselves, and because women don't want to experience being the risk of like being attacked, being assaulted and stuff like that. With men, we could actually go out alone, we could do things alone, we could explore, because men, we know how to defend ourselves, because we're physically stronger, faster, more capable, and we're more smarter, we're more agile and stuff like that. So that's the thing, you have upper hand when it comes to women. Another thing is that men are very logical. So men, like for example me, I have a whole printed multiple PDF lists of my favorite hobbies, of my fitness routines, of the things I love doing, my appointments, my short-term, long-term, and mid-term goals, and my errands throughout the whole year. So because of that, and also I have another list of the type of social settings that I want to experience the whole year, that I could go to every day. So with that, I'm capable of doing it because I could do this shit by myself or I could do that shit with friends. Um, Usually men get discouraged because they're either not taught those things or because of social media, because social media is ruled by feminism, and most of it is because what feminism does is that it shames men, it empowers women, and it makes women more delusional. This is why you see the average woman dress the way they dress. You see women act the way they are, especially in America. Women are very narcissistic, they're very stuck up, and they dress like whores, and they act like whores too. They're very narcissistic because they didn't have the right parenting and because of the rise of feminism. But I'm here to tell you that don't let feminism, don't let social media, don't let females fool you. That you are more powerful than the female. You can overcome more than the female. You can experience life. You can be more happy compared to females. You can. You have the physical capabilities. You have the mental capabilities. You just don't know what to do. Men, you guys just don't know how to unlock it pretty much. But this video is here to help you unlock it, Just take time out every day to figure out the things you love doing when it comes to your hobbies. Figure out wherever city you live in, figure out what type of social settings they have and write a whole list of that and make it a goal to visit those every day. Not either every day or at least all of them throughout the year. You don't have to do every day because I get it. We have busy schedules and shit like that. Also, always run. Focus on your cardio so you can burn fat, be lean, be ripped, and be toned, and also lift weights at the gym. If you combine these two to your fitness routine, you're gonna be unstoppable. You're gonna be in much better shape. You're gonna lose weight, but you also build muscle. Now hobbies based on opinion, but I like to do boxing because men, we need to learn how to defend ourselves. I like to do boxing. I haven't done biking yet, but I want to try biking. You can add sports to your hobbies. You can add content creation like YouTube videos or anything where you're expressing yourself. I also add to my hobbies going to the library and reading books and writing, journaling with a pencil. Not with a pen, but with a pencil, because you're feeding your mind. You're reading different books. You're becoming more smarter with your grammar. You don't underestimate having proper grammar. The more proper your grammar is, the more you could get ahead in life because you're more to, what's the word? To alliterate yourself. I forgot the word, man, but you're able to express yourself more. You're able to use more words, and because of that, it'll help you create more opportunities. It'll help you create more doors for you and stuff like that. It could be anything. Now, writing. Because of social media, a lot of people do not know how to write. People do not know how to spell. We're so used to our phones and stuff like that. So it's always important to go to a library and buy multiple notebooks and journal, write anything random, but make sure you have a pencil, And yeah, but I would go more into detail, but I'm kind of in a rush. I'm about to go out. Again, it's Leo season, so I'm trying to take advantage of the astrological season and stuff like that and try to put myself out there and shit. But I currently live in Kansas. I don't fucking like Kansas at all. I've been here for 4 years. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. The only reason I'm in Kansas is because I joined the military. Now I am out the military, and I'm just so sick of being in Kansas. It's boring. It's depressing. There's nothing really to do over here. I'm in the process of moving to Miami, Florida, in a couple months. So I'm really excited about that. I want to start a whole new life, and yeah, I just want to rebrand myself and stuff like that. I'm sick and tired of being in Kansas. I personally feel like if you're in a city or state that you don't like it's definitely karma. It's definitely a karmic cycle. Spiritualists like to say there's karmic cycle when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to your connections, but I personally do believe that you can have karmic cycles when it comes to the state or certain city you live in. I'm so close to breaking out of that karmic cycle once my lease day ends. Once my lease day ends, I'm getting the fuck up out of here, rebranding myself, starting a whole new life in fucking Miami, Florida, because I've done deep research and Miami, Florida does fit my personality. It has a lot of nightlife. I like to have fun. I love to meet new people. I like to put myself out there, especially around the nighttime. But they have a beach, they have oceans, and during the daytime, I love to be in the water. It's refreshing, it's healing to me. You know what I'm saying? So this is why Miami's a good fit for me. I was about to pick California, but I'm like, nah, because California, I have a lot of exes. I have a lot of dysfunctional, abusive family members in there that also live in California, and I don't want to. I'm trying to start a new life. I'm trying to rebrand myself, so I don't want to move back to an area that I once came from that caused a lot of trauma, basically. You know what I'm saying? So even though California is nice, I feel like, but it is what it is, though. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Just